today it's Benji here, your SU president, and I've been really fortunate and lucky enough to have been community officer last year and SU president this year over the last 2 years. And I wanted to take this opportunity to tell you a bit about my journey, why I ran, what I learned, and hopefully by the end of it I'm able to convince you, if you're on the fence, to run to be an SU officer. I initially ran to be a community officer because both at school and at uni I've always been very involved, and really wanted to make the most out of my student experience. And in my second year, whilst I was working at the bar, I always saw all the SU officers frantically running about. They'd always be up and down the stairs. It gives off the impression that they're never doing any work because they're always walking from place to place. But they always seemed, and when I've spoke to them, they always said that they loved what they were doing. So I was like, oh, okay, maybe this isn't something that is just kind of out there that I could also be a part of and also run, which I feel like is one of the main barriers of when you're thinking about running. It took me 3 months or so to really decide whether I wanted to run, but it always seems like something that is kind of unobtainable, but it's a lot easier than you think. And yeah, and so then I ran. I fortunately won, and then on my re-election this year, I ran to be SU president. One thing that you find as an SU officer is that you see the opportunity to make real impactful change in a way that you don't really get with any other role, and realistically you won't really get throughout your life for the next 20, 30 years. You really do get to influence how the SU is run. One thing that I really cared about was transportation, and loneliness, and you have the platform and ability to run on these and influence decisions. You learn so much within the role, as in every single day is completely different. This is one of those workplaces, it doesn't just say it's dynamic, it actually is, which is very rare. And I've definitely learned confidence within the role. After being able to put yourself through an election, you can genuinely put yourself through anything. If you're able to be out on the parade in the wet, in the sun, and have to speak to 5,000 people convincing them that you're the best candidate, then you can really do anything within the role and nothing really scares you. So that confidence piece, and being able to develop that teamwork alongside your other officers and alongside staff members, and also the ability to influence. You get access to really high senior execs within the university. You're speaking to directors with 30, 40 years experience, and as an officer you're placed on the same level as them, and your opinion is equally as valid. And these skills such as communication and teamwork, I know this sounds like very cliche, but within the role you really do develop them, and you also develop a personal drive that you don't really find within another role. You're not, every day you come to work, you're not being told what to do. You do it because you care. And this kind of self-motivated project work makes the job really interesting, and it means that you're following your passions and following the manifesto that you got elected into. My favourite part of the role, I've got to say, as community officer, was just the breadth of what you're dealing with. One second you're dealing with EDI, the next you're dealing with transportation, housing, and then the same as president is just the breadth in the work that you're doing. And what I love to see is students coming to you with an issue, to be able to have the ability to solve this issue for them, to be able to go to the right stakeholders within the university. If imagine there was an issue related to, in my first year's community, they got rid of cleaning within halls, and DAG was very vocal about how they opposed it, and there were so many issues that came as a result of it. And thanks to being persistent within the role, we were able to, as an officer team, bring back cleaning, which was a huge, massive win, and the kind of win that you wouldn't get without having the SU officer platform. I decided to run for president after a year of being community officer, because I wanted that next step up. I saw the influence that the president has over the board of trustees, which essentially imagine the governing body of the student union, and that voice in key areas such as council, which is the governing body of the university, and that ability to really allow your voice to be heard where it matters the most, and also just to have being able to step up into that position of leadership, being able to lead a team of officers has just been such an invaluable experience. I've had so many opportunities within the role. I've been around almost all of the UK, mostly Birmingham, but I've been to so many different cities, and as someone who grew up in Spain and didn't really see much of the UK before coming to uni, this job really gave me the opportunity to see the UK. Sorry that I'm rambling on here, but but you do get so many opportunities. Also been to Dublin, Ireland, and yeah, it has the opportunity to travel and to develop yourself has really been amazing. I believe that the best part of being an SU officer is the variety in your day-to-day, and focusing on projects that you care about is something that when I speak to many of my peers that have gone into other jobs, they're not working on what they want to do, and the way that through your job you're able to see meaningful change and to actually care about your job is something that in this manner is something that I hadn't really experienced before, and it's such an amazing experience to wake up every day and go into work, and you don't view it as a chore. You do it because you have a genuine passion for it. My greatest takeaway from being an SU officer is really to listen to everyone, even if you can't solve someone's issues, even if you can't sort it out or fix it straight away. Just the fact that you're listening to them and they feel heard means that you're taking away the issues that they've given to you, and you're able to take them to other meetings. And a lot of the times as an SU officer, you won't see immediate change, but students do really appreciate the fact that their elected officer leaders are listening and do care about their issues. And you should run to be an SU officer if you really do care about the student experience at Bath, whatever your experience at Bath has been, whether that's been through sports clubs, volunteering, media, being an academic rep. If what you've been going through, if you care about the change that you're influencing, then I would really recommend for you to become an SU officer, and it's the best job you'll ever have. Brilliant. Thank you for that 6-minute ramble. If you've reached the end, then congratulations, and I hope this helps you in deciding whether to be an SU officer.